everyone! Hello, BEVERLY troop. Welcome back. I'm the real Andy Shady Man, and we are back for another day full of tea. Girl, this tea is piping hot today, and girl, we need to talk about everything. If you are new here, welcome to the BEVERLY troop, where we talk about pop culture, Hollywood, reality TV, Bravo, like you mention it and we have it, okay? So make sure to subscribe right now and hit that notification bell because you do not want to miss everything that is going on right now. If you are coming from my old YouTube channel, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for keeping part of this family. We are on this war together. Okay, I know I keep seeing you guys. If you are just coming from my old YouTube channel, make sure to let me know in the comments below. But also, guys, please, I want to remind you that I want to know all of your opinions about every single topic that we are discussing here. So make sure to leave all of your comments. You can leave more than one comment, that's fine, all right? Thank you so much for every single one of you and for all of your support. And girl, let's talk about this mess. All right, guys, so today we're gonna start talking about Bravo and Real Housewives and everything that is happening over there, because I know that you like all of that juicy tea out there. Let's talk a little bit about the Real Housewives of Orange County, because that last episode, girl, as you know, I was traveling, I was a little behind in some of the shows. I just finished watching Orange County, and girl, I am I already knew what was going on because, you know, I talked to people and all of that, but I didn't watch the shows until yesterday. And girl, let me tell you, I don't know what is happening over here, you know. I mean, yes, we have talked about Katie Ginella and you know, how she's being so unfairly treated by these women and all of that, but that last episode was just hard. Watching, I might be confusing some episodes because I just been watched a bunch of episodes yesterday, but anyways, watching Katie going to Jen, who is supposed to be one of her best friends on the show, and literally show her proof that these people from the polygraph are full of BS and are actual actors, and for Jen to not even blink, to not even take into consideration that this is not the right thing to do to Katie, she keeps washing her hands. And I don't understand. I don't know if she's afraid of going against the other ladies. She cannot lose this job. She needs the money. It's better for her to just get along with everyone, even if that means to throw Katie under the bus. I honestly don't know what is really going on, but it is painful to watch because, yes, it doesn't take too much. You go to look for these people and you can see that these are not professionals. And second of all, lie detectors are not trusting things. That's why they are not even admissible in court. That's why they have to be done by actual experts in actual control environments, not just a room that is dark, you know? And anyways, I think on another show we talk about the discrepancies, you know, and the hypocrisy and how they basically glade on all of these other girls lying, but they really went with Katie about, oh, she's a liar. Now, we saw Bravo trying to pivot this whole thing. That volleyball game was a little bit weird because it doesn't feel naturally it's moving on in the right way. You know what I mean? That random lady that they brought and she was crying on the table. I'm who is this bitch? Why are we watching her? I don't care about her. Where is Katie? It's they really try to push somehow some kind of narrative of like, oh look, like, we can move on without Katie, like she doesn't really matter. But guess what, she matters, and she matters a lot, you know so it was just weird, it was just weird to see these ladies try to really push Katie out for no reason whatsoever, especially since we are literally watching Gretchen lie on camera. Like, she literally told Tamara that she went to the hospital. Not that she might have gone to the hospital, not that she should have gone to the hospital. No, she says, I went to the hospital next day. So guess what? Yes, I think that it is 100% truth that she said that she went to the hospital and they found things on her blood. Now, my thing is, I'm starting to believe that Gretchen and Slade are lying about all of this. I believe that they just came with this idea to try to secure Gretchen's position in the show. I am starting to think that she might have set Katie up. And I'm starting to think that, because yes, if this will have happened for real, and with the hate that Gretchen has for Tamara, I do believe that she like will have said this a long time ago, and she didn't. So that's the part that they are trying to use as an excuse, which makes a lot of sense, right? You're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Like, she hate her, so like, why would she not say this information? Until you realize, what if this is all a setup? What if Slade and Gretchen are so thirsty to return to the show that they just sit down and they're like, what if we brought back Naked Wasted and you said that they might have seen something on your blood, and then Katie probably is gonna be bringing this information to the other ladies, and then you will say that it was a lie, and then she is gonna be out, because how bad is to lie about someone being roofie, and then you can snatch that orange. I believe that this was told in front of Jennifer, Ryan, Katie, and Matt, hoping that either Jennifer or Katie will run with this story to the other ladies. And for some reason, Jennifer did not do it, but Katie did. So now I'm starting to think that it was like more of like whoever take the story, just make it happen. And I believe that like everything works in mysterious ways. And I believe that Jennifer is really, really afraid of losing this job because she truly needs the Bravo coins. So she cannot afford to get everyone to be her enemy. But this could really backfire on her, because at this point already Tamara Josh, Shannon Medore, and Heather Dubrow are defending and starting to be on Katie's side, which means that only Emily Simpson, Gina Kirschenheit, and Jennifer are still against Katie. That reunion is going to be very interesting for sure, because either things change or they're really gonna try to get a shot at Katie, and now we all going to be needing those receipts to really know what is going on. This show is incredible, I have to tell you, Now let's talk a little bit about Tamara Josh. I mean, she's like fighting with everyone. She's trying to make amends. She's trying to ask for forgiveness. But at the same time, she's not taking accountability. But at the same time, it's kind of like Jennifer doesn't want to let or Shannon doesn't want to let anything go, which gives for a bigger problem, because then you're not going to be able to move on. Right? Now, I understand not wanting to forgive someone because they really hurt you, right? And again, if this was the real world, you just will fight with someone and never talk to them ever again, and each one continues with their lives, right? But when you are pushed to be together, when you have to film a reality show, when you have to like share all of these moments, it really doesn't work out that you don't act and you hold these grudges, you know? Shannon, like having all of this anger inside of her against Katie and Tamara, and like it's like when is going to be enough, right? And then Jennifer also, I think what Jennifer is trying to do is really milk this storyline with Tamara because it really served her purpose. It's not a bad thing to do. It's just like how far are you willing to take it? However, I do agree when it comes to Tamara Judge, she doesn't want to take full accountability. She wants to just say like, let's just bury the past, never talk about it, and just start from zero. And that is also not sustainable. It's not a good thing to do, and it's kind of like impossible because there is so much history with these women, especially with Shannon. You know, that is very hard to say like, let's just forget, you know, forgive and forget, forgive and forget. It's just not gonna be this easy because it's what happened between them was really bad and dark, and it requires like real accountability, you know. So I don't know how all of this is gonna pan out. And last but not least, girl, we need to talk about Heather Dubrow. I'm starting to think, I'm hoping that this is the case, that Heather Dubrow is being set up by production. Because I will not understand how Heather is gonna think that we are not gonna realize that the paparazzi, the one paparazzi at Rodeo Drive, was there to tell her in front of Emily and Gretchen and the cameras that the picture from Disneyland was not took by a paparazzi and that she was vindicated. Does she really think that we are this stupid? Did she think that we are this S and D? If you know, you know. Like, and this is where I'm starting to like think about it because Heather is actually a very smart woman. She is a smart woman, a good wife, a great mother. I think she knows how to deal with situations. And I don't know if she will actually do this because it is so obviously planned. It's so obviously fake that I don't know. Like, if honestly, if she's doing this, if she keeps calling paparazzis on herself to do this BS, she will be so wrong. She will be so dumb. So I'm starting to believe, is this production? Was production the one behind the Disney picture? Was production the one behind this paparazzi over here? Production trying to like cover or protect Heather Dubrow doing a horrible job? Because it's not making any sense. I'm so sorry. Like they found the worst actor, you know. I mean, look, if you're gonna do this, at least hire 5 paparazzi so it look like everyone wants to take your picture. Not like one random picture in the corner of Rodeo Drive, you know, like randomly coming to you and telling you, oh, by the way, that picture in Disney, yeah, that's not real. Like, no, that was not a paparazzi. You are vindicated. It was painful to watch. Honestly, it was painful to watch. I was like, that she really thinks that we are that stupid, that the viewers are that stupid. And I start thinking, I'm like, does she though? Because she depends on the viewers. Why would she plan this so badly? So I'm starting to think, was this production? Was this Emily? Was like, I'm like mind is going everywhere because it does not make any sense whatsoever. So I don't know. Anyways, let me know what you guys think on the comments below about Orange County and how do you feel about all of this. And now let's move on a little bit to yeah, I think, well, no, I don't report this yesterday, but this has been out for a couple days now. Mary Cosby's son was arrested for trespassing and for, avoiding getting arrested and confronting a police. And it's just a whole drama. And I just feel so bad for Mary. At the end of the day, Robert Jr., it's already an adult. He's making his own decisions. But I just feel so bad for Mary Cosby. I think and I hope that she knows that this is not her fault anymore. And I know it's going to be very hard because that's her mother, and that his mother, and that she feels responsible for him. But at some point you have to say enough is enough, and the only thing that we can do is pray for Robert and pray for Mary and wait for everything to be okay. Now, talking about Mary Cosby, there is something. She was on a show with Dorinda Medley on Sirius XM, and they actually were shading Bronwin Newport. Yes, apparently she is saying, and Dorinda is saying it as well, that apparently Bronwyn has been changing too much since she joined the show. Now, weirdly enough, this is not the first time that I hear about this. I have a lot of connections in Salt Lake City, and multiple people have been telling me how Bronwyn has changed so much, and it's a complete different person from when she joined the show. According to Mary Cosby, Bronwyn is obsessed with people liking her. That she's obsessed with comments, that she's obsessed with bloggers, that she's obsessed with everything, and she just wants to be this massively liked housewife like Lisa Barlow, but she does not want anyone disliking her. And that Mary Cosby told her that if she wants to be in this business, she needs to understand that no matter who you are, you will always have your loyal fans, and you will always have the people who are committed to dislike you no matter what you do. And Mary is very on point. The Bravo world, the Real Housewife game is not about being loved by everyone. The more successful housewife, the Vicky Gumbelsons, Lisa Vanderpumps, Bethany Frankel's, Nene Leakes of the Bravo world have been so successful because they are equally loved and hate at the same level. That's how you know that you make it. You do not want to be loved by everyone. It does not work like that. So I'm curious to see how Bronwyn is going to react to this season, because I have been hearing so many things about this season that she might be in like a central spot at some points, and is not going to be nice. So let me know what you guys think about that one on the comments below. Now let's talk very quickly about the Real Housewives of New York. So yesterday I told you that there were rumors of a reboot of the reboot, right? Well, now we have some names, because there are some of the old girls, not the OGs, but the old girls, who are returning. I told you yesterday who I thought they will be, because the only one who was kind of like confirmed was Giselle Tank. But now they're saying that Saida Silva, Erin Litchi, and Giselle Tank will be returning to the show, because the three of them actually now are good friends. They finally get to that point where they actually know each other. They actually hang out outside of the show, and they actually are friends. However, all of the other ladies are not returning, and maybe Jenna Lyons will be returning as a friend of the show. And now we have a new set of 5 ladies who might be joining the show, but we don't know in what capacity. We have Nicole Daisy Toy, which is Martha Stewart's makeup artist. We have June Ambrose, which is a celebrity stylist. We have Erica Faye Jones, which is a real estate developer. We have Chanel Jones, who is a host on the Today Show. And we have Sarah Wittenhall, which is the owner of the Colony, Palm Beach, and Hedge in East Hamptons. Now, apparently, what Bravo wants is to bring that feeling of like all New York that had a lot of money and that they could do whatever they want to do, because that's what we are obsessing over with Miami and with Salt Lake City and all of that, you know? So they want to show that money again. I don't know why Bravo is not listening to us. Like, I'm down with the girls that are returning. I'm down to getting new girls. But we need Dorinda Medley and Luanda Lesseps back into the show. We need them. That right there will cement you again. Even if you bring Carol, shit, I forgot her last name. Carol Hart, no, shit. Hearted Wheel, no. Warted Wheel, Caroline. Well, you know what I mean. You know, even if you Ratsawheel, well, whatever. You know, like even if you bring her back, you know, it really cement the show again. We need the nostalgia. Don't you know that us millennials will live from the nostalgia? This is what really brings us back in. Who is working at Bravo when it comes to Roni, girl? Anyways, so yeah, let me know what you guys think on the comments below about that one. All right, guys, so now let's move on a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about pop culture. There is a couple of things going on. There was a lot of rumors saying that today Selena Gomez will be getting married with Benny Blanco here in Montecito, California. However, and this was not coming like a random rumor. This was coming from brides.com. But they also said that it could be today or it could be on September 27th. Now, I don't think that they're getting married today. I know that it's a very secret wedding, but like tomorrow are the Emmys. I don't think anyone is going to want to go to the Emmys hangover because this is the wedding of the year. The guest list is insane. We have people like Paris Hilton, Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran. We have A-list actors going into this thing. Girl, now it has even been reported that Selena Gomez invited Britney Spears to the wedding. So like, girl, I mean, this is going to be insane. So we don't think that it's going to be today, you know? So let's wait and see what is going to happen. Now, as you know, Taylor Swift finally took some like balls and decided to insert herself a little bit into the Justin Baldoni versus Blake Lively situation. As you know, Justin Baldoni wanted Taylor Swift to show the text messages between the two of them because it will prove that he is right. And, you know, initially Taylor Swift said like she doesn't have to do any of that. But because now we all know that Blake Lively basically backstabbed Taylor Swift, apparently now she's saying, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to show them. I got the receipts, bitch. And apparently she's ready to show them all. But she will do it on her terms, which is only on the week of October 20 till October 25th. And basically she said, we will only do that if Justin Baldoni convince the judge to extend the deadline. Like, she doesn't have time to be playing with this. It's not her fight, but if she has to do it, she will do it on her own time. Now, her lawyer make a whole statement about it and basically said that they do not want to do the deposition, but if they are forced to do the deposition, the Taylor Swift will just agree to do it, but on her own time, and that all of this is not Taylor Swift mess. So, girl, I mean, look, we all know what you're doing, girl. We all know what you're doing. Taylor Swift is like, oh, and behind she's like, yeah, bitch, I'm gonna take you down for being a backstabbing bitch. You think that the only thing that Taylor Swift was gonna do was like write some songs about Blake Lively on her new album? No, girl, no. Allegedly. So anyways, that's there. Now, apparently, there are also rumors that Kim Kardashian is ready to leave the Kardashians, and we are wondering what is going on in the Kardashian world, because a couple days ago it was also reported that Kendall Jenner was tired of the glamorous life and that she was ready to step down, that she did not want to be a supermodel anymore, that she just wanted to get involved into like decorating, and interior designing and all of that, but that she was tired of the schedules and the craziness and the fame and all of that. And now we have Kim Kardashian also saying that she needs to be more realistic about what she can do, and she wants to spend more time with the family, and that she is tired of the Kardashians show. Girl, they are dropping like flies, because we have Kourtney Kardashian, who basically checked out from this show a long time ago. Like, she keeps doing appearances, but she doesn't really give a fuck about the show anymore. Kris Jenner must be going crazy. I think she's praying right now on her knees to every single god. She's like, please, Jesus, please, Allah, Zeus, Thor. Like, she's praying to everything and everyone, because how is she going to maintain this empire if all of the players want out? But like, also at the end of the day, every single one of these people are multimillionaires or even billionaires. Like, literally, their kids, and maybe even their grandkids will not have to work ever again in their lives. So like, girl, take a break. Take a year of not doing shit, Wake up at 11 a.m., like, eat at, restaurant, watch TV, get caught up on Real Housewives. Like, girl, like, when is going to be enough? But anyways, I guess that's the life of a billionaire. Am I right? What else? A couple breakups or supposed breakups. They're saying that Ariana Grande is breaking up with Ethan Slater, or they already like break up because they have not been seen together in a long time, but nothing has been confirmed. Same with Benson Boone and her and his girlfriend, who have been together for almost 3 years. They just unfollow each other on social media, and Benson posts a cryptic post about people leaving him. So we are pretty sure that he is now a single man, which, girl, you're gonna be fine, girl. That's a fine piece of meat. Like, every boy, girl, damn, whatever, they all want him. Okay, like, this guy is fine, okay? I'm talking about fine people. Justin Bieber is celebrating that he got to be number 1 on Spotify by getting like 1 billion streams of his new album Swag 2, and also his first album Swag 1, who came out like a month ago, is also hitting number 1. And the best way for him to celebrate, girl, is him on his white underwear driving a Segway. Girl, I don't know. Look, I know that Justin Bieber is like going down into like the Britney Spears route, and he's getting weird and all of that. But like, I mean, we cannot say that he does not look good on those white underwear. Okay? So anyways, that's it for today. Let me know what you guys think on the comments below. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you want to support my channel, as you know, I am not monetized right now on any of my channels, so I'm not getting any money from any of these. So if you want to support my channel, the only way that you can do it right now is through PayPal. The link is on the description below. Every dollar will go a long way. So thank you so much for your messages and your support. You guys are amazing. Please watch this video several times and watch every single one of my videos. I need to get my videos at least over 1,000 views, because I need to get 4,000 watch hours, okay? So put it in the background, just let it go, you know, just like watch all of the videos again and again, and make sure to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. And thank you so much. You are amazing. I love you guys, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye.